18.21, 59.9. Kuchera, you're now your two-time champion. Men's distance medley final. The 1,200 meter portion of things will be first. And we are off. All right, so we have 6 teams that have their names in, 2 teams that do not, so we'll just call them by their names for this final of the DMR. Unless if they update. Oklahoma City is your defending champion. Huntington had the fastest time coming in. It is St. Mary of Kansas with Luis Perez out in front right now. St. Francis with Pedro Ocampo in second. Huntington is one of the teams that do not have their names in according to the live results, so we'll just go by the prelim. Elijah Chesterman running for Huntington. But it is St. Mary's with Perez, the freshman with the lead. This is the 1,200 leg of this. And they are halfway through this opening carry. Perez. Here comes St. Francis with Ocampo. Ocampo with the lead now for St. Francis. Huntington third, Oklahoma City with Todorovich running fourth, Milligan running fifth with Woodall. St. Francis with Ocampo in the lead. Ocampo with the lead for St. Francis. St. Mary running second. And they will have 300 meters left on this opening carry of the men's DMR final. Ocampo for St. Francis and St. Mary's with Perez running neck and neck. Perez back in front. Huntington with Chesterman chasing Oklahoma City now into fourth with Todorovich. St. Mary's back in front with the freshman Perez. Here comes Ocampo back with a surge. Perez and Ocampo have been dueling it out in this opening carry of the men's DMR. It'll be Perez handing it off first. This will be the 400 portion. Chase Morstorff running it for St. Mary. St. Francis will have Apat Desebri. St. Francis with the lead. St. Mary's running 2. Huntington in third with Felger. Felger running third. Cornerstone in fourth. Cornerstone with Elijah Wallace with a good 400 carry. St. Mary, St. Francis up front. And Huntington now with the lead. Huntington with the lead. Felger will hand the baton off for the 800 portion. He'll give it to Aaron Hendricks. St. Francis will have Jordan Freeze. St. Mary, Liam Neidig. That is your top 3. Milligan has moved into fourth with Alex Wyndham carrying it. This is the 800 portion. Huntington with the lead. Aaron Hendricks, who ran the prelim portion of the 800, so I'm going to go with his name. Sorry if it's not. St. Francis, Jordan Freeze. St. Mary, Liam Neidig, running 1, 2, 3. Then we got a pack of 4 teams in the mix with Cornerstone, Milligan, Oklahoma City, and Grace. It is Huntington in the lead with Hendricks. This is the last or the final complete lap for these 800 runners. Huntington with the lead. St. Francis, however, coming on strong with Jordan Fries. St. Mary also with Neidig. Oklahoma City back in the mix with Tate Smithart. 100 meters to go on this 800-meter carry. We'll head into the mile portion of things. And it's going to be St. Francis with Jordan Fries. He will hand the baton off in first, most likely. St. Mary's with Neidig. And St. Francis will have Omar Paramo. St. Mary will anchor Luke Skinner. Huntington. Matthew Hyder. It is St. Francis 1, St. Mary 2, Huntington 3. And again, I'm going by the names that are in front of me. For the final, I don't have new names for Spring Arbor and Huntington, so I'm using the prelim names. I apologize if those are not right, but I have to do what's in front of me. But I do know that St. Francis is leading. St. Francis first, St. Mary's second. Paramo for St. Francis with the lead. Luke Skinner for St. Mary's running second. Huntington, that's Matthew Hyder. Grace has moved up to fourth. Dimitri Margititis. Milligan running fifth with Stockley. Oklahoma City with Jaquavius Harris in sixth. Cornerstone running seventh. Luke Pohl, who just got done with the 5K moments ago. A runner-up finish in the 5K. Something tells me he can't be very fresh. But boy, these are talented athletes that push themselves to the limit. This is wide open. You have 7 teams who have a legitimate shot at this. St. Francis in the lead, St. Mary 2, Huntington 3. Grace has moved up to fourth, Milligan 5, Oklahoma City 6, Cornerstone 7. A lot to be decided still. Just over 8 minutes gone by. Your fastest prelim time was turned in by Huntington, just below 10 minutes. St. Francis, that's Paramo. And St. Mary running 1-2. St. Mary with Skinner. Huntington in third. Grace 4 with 2 laps to go. Milligan has moved up to fifth. Oklahoma City 6. Cornerstone 7. Spring Arbor running in 8th place. St. Francis. Now St. Mary takes over the lead. St. Mary with the lead. Huntington going with. Huntington and St. Mary running 1 and 2. St. Mary coming off this turn with the lead, followed closely by Huntington. St. Mary 1, Huntington 2, St. Francis 3, Grace 4. Heading into the bell lap. It is St. Mary and Huntington running 1-2. St. Mary, Luke Skinner, the senior, going up against Huntington, and it's Skinner who takes off, has a lead, a 10-meter lead on this final carry. St. Mary's in a great spot. Can they hold on with about 100 meters to go? St. Mary with Skinner anchoring. Skinner for St. Mary. 20 meters left, and it'll be St. Mary with the win in this men's distance medley. Huntington 2, St. Francis 3, Grace 4, Oklahoma City 5. Cornerstone gets 6, Milligan 7, Spring Arbor will be 8th. St. Mary wins it. 9:56.9 is the time. Huntington a close second, 9:58.7.